Welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing with episodes of Person of Interest. This is episode 9 of season 1. Once again, I'm not going to do too much recaps because it is kind of episodic at the moment. But the last episode's been my favourite so far. Episode 8 with the German spy dude who has been locked away for 20 years and thought he was getting revenge for the rest of his team selling him out for a new life in America, and it's just not how it turned out to be. The guy was still lethal and even got one up on Reese, but they are like a mirror of each other with what they've kind of gone through. And we got quite a few flashbacks with Reese that looked as though we were seeing how he got into this and his handler as well. Anyway, we're going to carry on, see where it takes us next. So let's go watch episode 9.
Look, every time you tell us it was an accident, you're strengthening the story he's going to use to get out of it. That you were clumsy, accident prone. If he puts his hands on you again, call me.
Yeah.
DNA came back in that shooter you winged a couple weeks ago. The guy took a shot at you. Half the DNA matched Marlene Elias. The other half, Dawn Moretti.
DNA says otherwise, Don. You're a perfect match. And guess what?
That's your
son's all
son.
grown up now. Just a few of his recent victims. If you help me, I can offer you protective custody.
Who do you think you're talking to?
You don't get it. Elias can get to you anywhere.
There a task force going after this Elias, or is it just you, detective?
What is that supposed to mean?
Way it looks from my side of the fence, you're all alone.
Mr. Reese, where have you been? We've got another number.
Well, if you're gonna tell me Ronnie Middleton, you're a little late, Finch. Kid's already gone. What?
Okay.
Whose number came on?
Mutual friend of ours,
Oh, hell.
Detective Carter.
Did you know she had a son?
Didn't know you cared.
No dad in the picture for some time.
You been looking into the detective, Mr. Reese?
Oh, yeah.
And a GPS tracker.
Nice.
Nice work, Harold.
We need eyes and ears on her 24/7, even inside the precinct.
You got somewhere was coming down here all alone, lady.
So that wasn't your muscle car. Took a detour into Washington Heights last night.
Ah, I hear it's dangerous down there.
Doing well for yourself, Hector. Make all this money fixing up old cars.
I got a record. I got to work for myself.
This doll is for Detective Fusco.
Fusco's into dolls?
He is now, if we want to keep eyes on Detective Carter.
Honest to a fault.
Which means she made a lot of enemies, both in the criminal world and in her own department. I've narrowed the list of possible suspects to a little over 300 or so.
Oh, good God.
Repeat felon, spouse abuser, whose wife she's taken a keen interest in protecting. And then there's Elias, ruthless killer, organized crime boss, who's already taken a shot at her.
Thanks, but no thanks. It's not my birthday. I don't know what the hell you're trying to tell me here.
Just put it on your desk and face it towards Carter.
Why?
Why do you
There's a
think?
camera inside, and we need to know everyone she's talking to.
Nice doll.
And my son gave it to me. How'd it go with the old Don at the big house?
Tried to reach out, see what he knew about his biological son.
A violation of my civil liberty.
Finch, I don't like the looks of this.
Oh, bitch, you better get your hands off
Shut up and get your head down.
Think I tweaked my wrist.
That was a little too theatrical, bottle cap.
See,
Wait
I?
a minute, Reese. I think she knows him.
Haven't seen you.
It's all for show. Must be one of her CIs.
I need to know what you've heard about the new guy, Elias.
I've been hearing that name up and coming a lot. I never seen him, but I hear he's a man not to be trifled with.
Listen, Lionel. Things are going back to the way they used to be.
Used to be.
Thing about organized crime? It was organized. Things worked.
What'd she do?
Sniffing around, trying to build a case. He's gunning for Elias. He's got to go.
You mean like in the line of duty?
Gonna get
Starting
sold.
to feel caught in the middle there, Cap.
You didn't tell me that the guy that they killed was a witness to another shooting.
He decided not to testify.
Did some checking around.
She's a
His
target.
name came up, and not in a good way. Elias wants her gone today.
Oh, look.
Sorry, detective.
and half the force is against her.
realize that was you from behind.
Why is a homicide detective intervening in a domestic case?
I don't know.
She's like us, trying to prevent something bad from happening.
You go home and put your hands on your wife again, I'm coming after you.
You come after me, and I will exercise my Second Amendment rights.
So?
His girlfriend lives in the Bronx, too. Why would he have to go 25 blocks downtown for condoms?
Because Don wanted a little chickie on the side.
If we can find this chica, we might have ourselves a new witness. I'm gonna make some phone calls.
Look, I gotta go.
Yeah, he wouldn't go that far. Something's not right. You're missing a piece.
She's a good cop. Good person. Hell, you should try it sometime, Lionel. Yeah, thanks. Look,
I'm really surprised he doesn't dye that grey in his hair. This should be funny. Waiting for that.
What do we have here? Hector's a busy man, fixing cars and running guns. Tell Hector I'm the guy that just put him out of business.
All right, let's make this quick. I seen Hector's GTO outside, the looky look. Turns out he's bumping one of the dancers, May Lee.
Okay. Well, if this pans out, I will get you that reward money. I'll meet you later. Even take you to dinner at your favorite spot. You know whose number that is? Because he dialed it 33 times.
I don't know, it's probably one of his homies. That man gossips like a little schoolgirl.
Well, it's easy enough to find out. Go ahead, dial it.
Hello?
Hello.
Who is this?
Oh, there's going to be a bitch fight.
Two got a lot to sort out. Make sure they don't kill each other.
Bangers inside got a taste of their own medicine. Said the guy had a submachine gun and a grenade launcher.
Pretty much.
This guy wearing a suit?
Hector's on the run. He's not going to be a problem for Carter anymore.
I'm not so sure about that.
Guy's running guns. Wherever he is, he's heavily armed.
And when she goes to arrest him?
I'll just have to get there first.
He has a warehouse in Queens on 25th. He hangs out there sometimes when he's expecting a shipment.
He's gonna kill me! Hurry! Mrs. Kovac, where are you? In the bathroom.
Where are you?
All units, we have a code 10. Shots fired at
This could be the guy they've paid.
Someone with a gift wrap for us.
Somebody's been doing that a lot lately.
Mrs. Kovac?
Reese do this?
Mrs. Kovac!
Mrs. Kovac, are you okay?
He was gonna kill me. That man hadn't shown up.
Guess I have you to thank for this. How do you always know when something bad's about to go down?
You're in trouble, Detective.
I'm a cop. My life's always in danger.
You're not listening to me. I'm trying to tell you. Someone wants you dead.
What? Why are you helping me? And how do you keep finding out all of this information?
Like you said, I always seem to know.
Doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. He's trying to escape.
Get out of the car.
That's for Ronnie. I told you I'd get you.
Where you been?
This
Said
dude.
you was gonna buy me dinner. Where you been? I've been waiting. I'm sorry, Carter. You told me to find that guy, Elias. Well, I found him.
Shh. Oh my God, no, 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 no.
I know you'll still arrest me if you get the chance, but you should know, whether you like me or not, Joss, you're not alone. Elias got to Carter's CI, turned him into his trigger man. Elias can't kill a cop without permission. Run this up the chain of command. Permission's been revoked.
Grandma said you were late for curfew again.
Oh, come on, Mom.
You work too hard. You should quit.
Wouldn't know how to if I tried.
I don't like it.
Father.
You're out there every day.
We got each other. Who else do we need?
Okay, that was episode 9 of Person of Interest. That wasn't a bad one, actually. I suppose, as I mentioned in commentary, at some point, even though the odds are quite low, or probably astronomically low, the fact that all of them in the show, all our main characters, including Fusco, Carter, Finch, Reese, all of them, that eventually one of their numbers was going to be next. And this goddamn captain, old captain of Fusco's that he went to go and see, is part of the problem. Not just Elias, it's the people in power in the positions in the police force who are perfectly okay to accept the way that Elias is wanting to run things. Like he said, it's going to go back to the way it used to be. It's going to be old school. It's going to be the complete police force under somebody's jurisdiction and thumb, and payoffs and tip-offs, and you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, and like this, oh, somebody needs to be gotten rid of, running up the chain of command. If you get an okay, we take them out, we make it look clean. All that sort of stuff needs to stop. Even his father, the Don, would have run it that way back in his day. It was very difficult to try to work out just the same problem that they had. Who was going to be the person that Elias had got to? For me, it never made sense that it was the guy who was running the guns. It was too obvious. It was too brazen and too blatant. Because he's the one with the mouth. And like all gangbangers and this kind of generation who think they can just do what they want, say what they want, when, how they want, all of it, yes, they are dangerous, but a lot of it is mouth. And they give the game away. They're not intelligent, they're not deceitful, they're not careful, they don't keep it under the radar. And there's no way someone like Elias would have used him, because that type of person gets caught, he's in on it too. So it made sense that it wasn't him or his father. And the perfect choice for him was the guy that he used, the CI. Especially because whoever that one was had nothing to lose. It's not even as though it was somebody that... I mean, we don't know any background on him as to why he was her informant. But it wasn't even somebody with a home or wife or kids or anything, or job or anything to lose. He was someone on the street who was just after the next payout. Says he's clean from drugs. Yeah, okay. So that's the perfect person to use. Thank God she was wearing a vest. And I wasn't sure how it was going to go, because trying to protect somebody who's already in the midst of trying to take you and several others down because she's trying to do a job right wasn't going to be easy. That scene we got, or multiple scenes that we got with her when she was back in 2004 at the base, still in the military, it's just an unfortunate reality as to what happened a lot back then. She is a decent person. She tried to do the right thing. I believe she was genuine with what she was trying to tell that guy. To the point that the other guy believed it so much, he gave her the information. And then we all know what happened. And unfortunately, there's nothing you can do to stop it. And in a time of war, and over there, those guys don't give a shit. The rest of her unit just got rid of him before they came back. But she's going to have to realise at some point, or I think it's going to get to the point where she's going to see, the more I go after this guy, as in Reese and Finch, I mean, she doesn't even really know Finch exists. She thinks it's just Reese because she doesn't understand or can work out how he keeps getting all this information ahead of time before even police know what's going on. And yes, some of it's coming from Fusco, but a lot of it's coming from Finch. A lot of it's coming from surveillance and equipment and technology and background of what Finch is doing. She's going to have to see at some point that it's more likely a futile attempt. And I don't want to use the reference, but you've got your own mini little Batman caped hero in the city here who's helping stop people from being murdered, hurt, involved, taking down people who are going to do that, protecting those who are a victim of it, and that is actually a good thing. I don't know whether that's ever going to get to that point where she's just going to back off and go, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. Because at the moment she's so bent on trying to stop anyone who goes out there and does anything that he's on her #1 hit list. But after this episode, things may change a little. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, we'll be back for episode 10 next. If you want to watch this in full length, it'll be on Patreon as normal. Extended episode. If you want the link, it will be in the description as always. And if you enjoyed the video, guys, by all means, please give it a thumbs up, post your comments down below, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you hit that sub, especially if you enjoy Person of Interest or any of the other shows that I do on here. So episode 10 next. See you for that one. Till then, thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you next time.